Hey everyone, okay, so this is a natural, neutral look on an everyday work makeup. So the first thing I'm doing is applying moisturizer to the skin, and the products used are in the description bar below. Everything is drugstore apart from the pencil and the mascara, which is hers, because I didn't have a pencil on me. Okay, so moisturize the skin so that the foundation glides on. Next, I'm using foundation and a beauty blender. I don't care what makeup you use, you should still invest in great tools if possible. So I'm applying the foundation, and I'm applying it to create a kind of light to medium coverage. I don't want the skin caked in foundation, so I'm applying as little as is needed, and then I will go in with concealer, as you'll see in a minute. So I'm using this and dabbing it on. I'll put some links in as well for dupes for beauty blenders, though I'm using the original because it's still a wonderful, wonderful product. I'm applying concealer underneath the eyes, and this is just a fraction lighter because, as you can see, Emma's not dark under the eyes, so she doesn't need this really kind of ultra light concealer going on. Tapping it into place with my fingers, which I tend to prefer with concealer. So this goes for the concealer under the eyes. Next, I'm using a concealer that matches more of the skin tone and just dabbing that into places that need additional coverage. Emma can have slight redness in the skin that can show through foundation, so I'm going over this with a concealer to just make sure that those areas are covered. Emma's eyebrows are lovely. I don't want to mess with them. I'm just combing them through. As you can see, don't want to touch them too much because this is really a work makeup look, so it's very, very simple. So once I've done that, I'm applying a tiny bit of powder and blusher just to the kind of cheek area. I just want this to be a little bit rosy and a little bit pink, so I'm applying that with my brush. And just apply this to the apple of the cheek or the higher part of the cheekbone, but I'm not asking Emma to smile, so it's going exactly where I want it. I'm applying a wash of eyeshadow all over the eyelid. This is in a slight gold shade. This is going to make Emma's eyes look even more mesmerical and just even more beautiful. So I'm just washing this over the eyelid. Then I'm going to concentrate on the outer corner, but this is all on the eyelid, no crease work. And I'm going to apply a deeper color to the crease, to the outside corner, sorry, of the eye. And this is just going to give extra dimension and give a really sort of sultry look, but very wearable look for the day. I've changed brushes and I'm using a very small brush just to apply this to the outside corner. And it's just a deeper shade of brown with, again, with that kind of gold running through it because it's very complementary to Emma's eyes. I'm running this just underneath the lower lash line as well, because sometimes when we put concealer up too close to the lash line, it can shrink the eyes. So by adding this back, it just opens it up slightly more. I think this is such a pretty kind of everyday look. So you can see I'm just going over the edges just to really emphasize that outer corner. And if you see Emma talking, as you will, you'll see the outtakes on my second channel. I always talk through so that I can get lots of funny outtakes. Okay. So with this pretty much complete for the eyes, I believe. No, we're going to do some more. No, we're not. Who knows? This is the joy of editing. So I'm applying a black eyeshadow really deep into the lash bed with a very small brush, my number brush, absolutely gorgeous push liner brush. So applying this deep into the lash bed, wiggling it as I go, and just on the lower lash line as well on the outside corner to add kind of extra dimension. I'm cleaning up any fallout that may have occurred, and then I will re-go over this area with a little bit of moisturizer and concealer, as you'll see in a second. I just want the under eye area cleaner because it just looks prettier. So there you go, just putting a little bit more on, dabbing it in with my fingers just to clean up any mess that may have fallen down. There really wasn't much, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Now, because Emma's so fair, I'm not really applying any bronzer to the face because she's much paler than you can actually see here on camera. So I'm applying mascara to the upper lashes, and I will apply mascara to the lower lashes right at the end. And wiggle it at the base and then just work it up. However you like to do it is perfectly fine. Just remember with mascara, if you think you've done too many coats, probably you need at least another 3. Oh, there's Tia, and she's gone. The video with Tia is in the description bar as well in case you haven't seen it, along with the outtakes, which are lovely. So I'm filling in the lip with a very, very natural lip liner. This one is by OCC, and it's just a really gorgeous, natural looking lip. So I'm just going to fill in the entire lip and then go over it with a tiny bit of gloss that looks very natural and lip-like. It's that pinky brown colour that most of us have in our lips. So you can see I'm just filling it in. I'm a big fan of lip liners. I think that most people do really well with lip liners because you can go over your lip line just slightly to enhance it, and it's just a really pretty, kind of nice look. So there you go, that's the lip. We'll put on a bit of gloss as I mentioned, and that will just really complete the look. I'm just going to sharpen up the lip line with a tiny bit of that concealer just to make sure, because it's just a nice thing to do. Don't have to, who cares, but I've got the time. Fabulous. Okay, so we're nearly there, I promise. Mascara to the lower lashes, and then the lip gloss, and that will complete the look. So this really didn't take long. It took just over, I think it took just over 10 minutes, so it was quite a quick look. And just to summarize, all products here were Drugstore apart from the mascara and the pencil. Just applying the gloss, as you can see, with a gorgeous little pointed brush. Wonder where this came from. And that will complete the look. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the outtakes. That will be on my second channel in a few days. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon. And be nice. Emma is absolutely lovely. Thank you. Bye-bye.